This week's reflection comes from the Reverend Dr. Steve Black.
In Mark 1:5, Mark writes that the people from the whole Judean countryside and all the people of Jerusalem came to John the Baptist. Then Mark says of Jesus, in those days, Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee. Jesus comes from a different region than all the rest of the people, according to Mark. They all come from the southern areas, from the Judean countryside and from Jerusalem, but Jesus comes from up north. Jesus comes to John the Baptist as a stranger. He is one who is not known. I can imagine friends noticing each other on the way to be baptized by John and waving greetings and gestures of support to each other. But Jesus is a stranger. They probably don't even notice him. Unlike in the Gospel of John or in the Gospel of Matthew, in Mark there is no indication that John the Baptist even recognizes Jesus as anyone special when he comes to him. There is no dialogue between them as in Matthew. Jesus simply comes to be baptized. Then the sky is torn open and the Spirit descends in the shape of a dove. There's an interesting detail in Mark that is not present in the other Gospels that indicates who exactly was aware of this prodigious omen. In Mark 9 and 10, Mark writes, in those days Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee and was baptized by John in the Jordan. And just as he was coming up out of the water, he saw the heavens open, the heavens torn apart, and the Spirit descending like a dove on him. He saw, that is, Jesus saw. There is no indication in the text that anyone else saw this. This is a private vision that Jesus has as he receives the rite of baptism from at the hands of John. The words from heaven likewise seem to be for him alone. You are my Son, the beloved. With you I am well pleased. This voice speaks to Jesus in the second person. It does not speak to John or to the crowd. It doesn't say, this is my beloved Son. It says, you are my beloved Son. There's no reason to believe that anyone but Jesus hears this voice. There's no reason to suspect that in Mark, John the Baptist suspects anything unusual has happened with the baptism of Jesus. It didn't happen with anyone else who got baptized by him. Jesus shows up as a stranger, is baptized as one unknown, and then wanders into the desert without anyone but God being aware of the fact. Great things sometimes happen in the shadows, in the places where no one sees, in the forgotten and lonely streets.